You have to give Metallica. I mean, it's. I mean, you have to give the band Metallica credit since the beginning. I mean, you think of when I first started hearing about the band Metallica, I was just, I myself, I was just like, wow. I was just so amazed at how far the longevity about the San Francisco Bay Area thrash metal band Metallica has really come from their earliest years. Reading the history and watching that MTV icon was just like mind blowing because here's me at a young age first hearing Metallica the first time, my mind was just blown. I was just like, wow, because if anybody knows me, I grew up listening to Metallica since I mean, since age of 9 to up. And I can remember first hearing Metallica like I remember like it was just yesterday, and it was my parents. I mean, the other one was like, "Hey, come listen to this band, Metallica," and I'm hearing Metallica. I remember this building like it was just like yesterday. I was just like, "Wow, it's this band?" And all that, because my mind was just kind of like was just like, I mean, first hearing. Air Sandman by Metallica, I was just like, it just feels like my world just kind of like opened up right there. And I mean, for my parents to really give me the gift of listening to all different types of music, but Metallica was kind of like my listening to Metallica just opened my world. I was just like, wow. I was just like, just reading the history and listening to Metallica riffs and Air Sandman, Son About True, and but there's one album from their catalog called S and M. Now this was an album that you never thought, oh, really, like it was really gonna see the light of day. And I'm not hating on Metallica. I'm not hating on James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich. I know they're probably watching and listening. But James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, if you're watching, what kind of album is this really? Like, why would Metallica back in 1999, November 23rd, do some kind of a live album with the San Francisco Symphony that was done back in 1999, April 21st, 22nd at the Berkeley Community Theater. I mean, of all albums to really do a live album to have the symphony, this album didn't really kind of cross my mind. I mean, of all the other great albums that Metallica put out, I mean, go all the way back to the Black Album that really just put Metallica on the map. So I guess the guys from Metallica were kind of like, why don't we do a live album and have the San Francisco Symphony backing us up? And I was at first, I guess this album really kind of swept under the rug, because to me I was like, So I guess Metallica, this was like 1999. They decided, let's do a live album and have San Francisco Symphony composed and conducted by Michael Kamen. The idea was to combine like heavy Metallica with like a classic approach. It's kind of like taking Metallica and mix it with Sebastian Bach. It's kind of like, really. My mind was kind of like thinking like it just didn't really kind of like wooed me at first, but it was an idea of Cliff Burns of classical music, especially Johann Sebastian Bach, could be traced back to its parts and what carries Metallica songwriting, including songs by Lightning Master Puppets. It was inspired from Deep Purple's like 69 concerto for group and orchestra. Purple revived higher musical performance at United in concert with the orchestra, even though actually Metallica was doing that there earlier that year. So really Metallica, when they did this album, they really went back to their roots. I mean, if you listen to some of their earlier stuff they had put out in past albums and listen to it, they really had that classical taste. So I guess they really, I mean, to me, they probably did some of their big hits like Sabbath, True, Air Sandman, Master of Puppets, and have like sort of like a classical approach to it, and really bring like the San Francisco Symphony, kind of like take it to like the next level. But when this album like hit the shelves, it's kind of like, I mean, really, like, but I was just like, I was just so fascinated when I bought the album. I was just like giving it a listen, kind of like, okay. It really kind of gave me like a whole different classic approach. I guess really, you never thought Metallica back in 1999 would ever do a live album called S&M. And I was just like, S&M King's performance of Metallica songs, original Symbolic and cover, which composed by King. Most of the songs from previous songs by Lightning Rebuild. There are two new compositions, No Leaf Coals and Human, Executed Gold by Enrico Barcelona. Metallica's instrument played by the orchestra. No Leaf Coals of the report of Metallica concert used recording orchestra prelude. Some of those songs like Wasting My Hate, Unforgiven, Fade to Black, Unforgiven 2, Never, Harvest of Soul, and even more obscure lesser play tracks as Ronnie Mama said. So they really did this album. They really thought, like, well, let's do a live album, and we have like some of like our big hits that we have played like 10,000 times, and have some lesser play tracks that they never thought, like, okay, let's kind of put it up there. I mean, Ronnie Mumps were considered for a selection or drop as a selection by Metallica Key. We're kind of like, it didn't really kind of suit what we're doing. But, if Metallica would have put those two songs on this album, it really kind of like, kind of give that. But it was kind of like, it was a little time for comparison. The idea was banned on the SMTV documentary, but how King can be seen her discussing the actor for so what. So playing public both parties and for a good joke in the notates of form of the song. I mean, all music gave like 3 out of 5. Clippers Guided to Head Metal 5 out of 10. Encyclopedia Pop Music 2 out of 5. Entertainment Weekly gave like a B. Q gave like a 3. Rolling Stone gave like a 3 out of 5. Rolling Stone's Album Guy 1 out of 5. Spin gave like 8 out of 10. I mean, I was like, wow, hearing Zappa Troop, a little orchestra-ish. I was like, da, 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 da. Da 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 da